talk on this hugel bed. And you're wondering, why is there tiles? Well, the tiles are just being stored here. And this is made up of multiple layers. The first layer is actually gravel, which I got from my yard. This is all this gravel. No good for growing. This pipe here, actually, this is a rainwater pipe that comes down here. It's perforated down at the base here. And the idea is that it will flood this gravel, which covers all the way down here, right? And there's about 1 inch or 2 inches of gravel on the base. Then what I did was I added wood, like tree stumps and other things all the way down there. Understand, I dug this down to about a couple feet below, right? Then I covered the wood with fertilizer, and the fertilizer was actually wood chip fertilizer. In Okera we basically put down wood chips to soak up the manure, and then basically it soaks in. We let it sit. We rotate it, right, for a couple months, 3 or 4 months, moving it from one pile to the other. So it's not fresh manure, is my point. And the manure is going to basically help eat into the wood. I then surrounded, actually before I put the manure, I actually surrounded the wood in these cuttings, the cuttings that you see here. I forgot about that step. And I filled all the holes in, and then the manure went on top of that. And then on top of that, I added all the soil that was here on top, boom, because I had dug out the hole. This was all soil here. If you saw it in my earlier pictures on my Facebook page, you'll see that. And then ultimately what I did was I added lots of sand on top, mixing it in and removing the stones, as you can see along the side. All these stones here along the side actually came out of the bed. And as I mixed in the sand, basically took out the stones. So this is quite a bit of work. It's not just like, hey, throwing, you know, there's multiple layers to this bed. So the idea is that it will flood and everything else in there and provide, you know, good nutrients to the food. I'm going to do the same thing now on the other side, over here, on this side, which is actually a better side. And you'll notice this big old tree trunk, which I'm going to bury. Mikey, you ready? So this big old tree trunk is going to be buried in here. Hi, here's Mikey. We're going to walk to school now. You ready to practice your running, Mikey? Okay. So this side is the next project. This tree trunk was going to be buried. So this side I shouldn't have any plumbing, so I should be able to dig deeper and get this tree trunk in there. And the things are going to love that. I'm going to have the tips sticking up out of the ground, just as a. I may maybe even. What, Mikey? All right. Well, let me get Mikey to school.